So we got a lot of really great news for Holy War X, and it has to do with a lot of information. We got sneaks, tester info, and just a lot of important things to go over. But before we get into that, I want to talk to you guys about Holy War X's underwater system. And if you guys watched yesterday's video, you'll know this is kind of funny because Railseas just announced their underwater system as well. And to me, it feels like Holy War X said, yeah, we got that too. And also, we didn't copy you guys. We had it the next day, so obviously they already had it in the works. But honestly, their underwater system looks really good. The movement in Holy War X, whether it's running, on a horse, on a boat, on flying, for example, all of the movement has looked really good, and this swimming also looks really good. Now, what you guys are seeing is an underwater cavern. So it looks like the Holy War X sea exploration is not going to be like super deep compared to like Railseas with multiple layers and stuff, but it's going to be more like some Indiana Jones type thing. At least that's what it looks like to me. And me personally, I really like that. If they ended up adding like underwater traps or something, that would make it even better in my opinion, but either way, I like what I see so far. But the owner of Holy War X, Alpharex, went on to say that about 12 of the 17 islands in the game on release are going to have underwater caverns of some sort. So essentially what he's saying is they're going to be 12 caverns like this. But like I said, he did say underwater caverns of some sort, so some of the caverns are probably going to be a bit different. But he then went on to drop even more news and said 8 sea world bosses have been made and 7 of them are beatable. And I guess he's saying one of them is unbeatable. He's saying run on sight if you see it. Now, a while ago we did see a Megalodon, and that hoe was sexy, so I'm assuming that's going to be one of the 8. And if for some reason that isn't included in the 8, I don't even want to imagine what the actual 8 are going to look like. But after he put that, he also gave us a crab sneak. Now, I'm not sure if this crab has anything to do with the underwater part. I mean, it is a crab, so maybe. And also, I'm pretty sure this crab is custom made. I don't believe that's from 7 Deadly Sins. Y'all can let me know because I'm not the 7 Deadly Sins expert. I'm not going to lie. But we also got an announcement about the world bosses in Holy War X. He announced that there's going to be 10, and he showed us 3 of them already. Now, the first world boss is this magma world boss. I'm pretty sure this is custom made, but I don't have a problem with it. To me, it kind of looks like if Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy put on an Iron Man suit made of magma. But they also put a reaction to this sneak of a volcano, so maybe like a volcano erupts and then he appears or something like that. That would be pretty cool. And looking at the second world boss is kind of why I think there is actually a possibility of that magma volcano idea. In the same message as the bold looking world boss, he did say that it is for a specific island. So maybe each world boss has an exclusive island, so maybe the magma world boss has a volcano island and maybe it has some sort of effect with the map. Definitely not confirmed or anything, but it's definitely somewhat possible and I think would be pretty cool. Now, I do also want to mention this bowl doesn't look that big in this sneak, but it's probably way bigger in game. I mean, it is a world boss, so I'd be pretty surprised if it ends up being pretty small. But here's the last of the 3 world bosses they showed us. It's not colored yet, but the model does look really good itself. Now, Holy War X also showed us 2 new mounts. And if I'm being honest, I don't care that much about the first mount because the second mount is for premium testers, and I do have premium testers, so I'm looking forward to this one. And the main reason I'm excited for this one, even though it's not personally my style visually, the boy kind of ugly, I'm gonna be honest, but the mount can go on water, fly, and run on land. And I'm assuming most of the mounts can only do one of the 3. They can only run, they can only fly, or they can only swim. So a mount that can do all of that is pretty OP. Now, premium tester is $250, so you guys might be thinking, damn, that sucks, that's pretty pay to win, there's no way to get it. And that's still partially correct, but they did say the mount is tradable, so you still can get this mount if you don't have premium tester. You're just gonna have to trade it for something. I don't know what you're gonna get that's worth this, but it's gonna have to be something really good. And I'm gonna keep it real, y'all are not getting mine for anything less of 500 bands on stream. But we also did get some info about tester. Alpharex said that premium testers are gonna be having a combat test soon. And that's good info if you have tester, if you don't have tester, if you're 5'4", if you're built like Revolver AGZ, it doesn't matter, that's good news. And that's obviously because the sooner the premium testers actually get to play the game, the sooner the normal players get to play the game and the game will be released. Now, just to clear up any misconceptions, Holy War X has already been testing. I believe that Alpharex has said that premium testers are more like VIPs, not really testers. The real testers are called Capybara testers, and I guess premium testers are more like early access or something. But the only part that kind of sucks about this is it is a combat test, not a real test. Meaning it's only going to be combat, there's going to be no PvE or anything outside of PvP. And obviously, even if the combat is completed, done, or even perfect for that matter, it doesn't necessarily mean that the PvE is close to being done. But regardless, it's definitely still a good sign. Now, Alpharex also made an announcement about the Holy War X ship system, and it looks like Holy War X is going to have some NPC type ships, probably like some sort of Marines or something. He said that the player ships we've seen before are large enough for combat, but still not large enough for wide scale battles. I'll put the player ships he's referring to on screen, and they do look really good. But essentially, the NPC ships are going to have a wider deck, so it's easier to farm them, just essentially more convenient. Did I just say convenient? I don't even know what that means, but essentially said the deck is wider to be more enjoyable for PvE. And to me, that yeah, sounds like something small, but it's actually a lot bigger when you're playing the game and just in terms of gameplay. But I'm pretty sure I just made my mouth start bleeding again from talking too much, so I'm gonna go and cut it a little bit short, but I appreciate y'all for watching. But if you guys want to do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button, it takes like 1 second of your time and it makes a massive difference in the algorithm, so I'd appreciate it. Thank y'all, love y'all, later.